It's Week 18 of the NFL, and our focus is on George Pickens.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's Stafford. Short throw pulled in by Bellinger. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. A gain there of 21 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Stafford now on second down. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Josh Downs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This taken in at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, here we sit, Week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. This one goes underneath to Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. A 1st down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
from the gun. They'll try to run it. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Tua going to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. His throw incomplete. Pierce the intended target there. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. This pass left side to Downs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
The 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's complete to Pierce. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Again, it's Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away. Tuck it away because you've got to take care of the ball.
From the 38 now. Here's second down at 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Looking to pass. Tua. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Cade Otton. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
Now it's Stafford.
He'll get that to Charbonnet.
So no gain on the play. 3rd and 7 now. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play? Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Stafford on 1st down.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Stafford looks to throw again.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 1st down, Stafford here. And the Raiders have got him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
And Charbonnet once again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 16.
Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Now Tua. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So many offenses want to put their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
He's got his target. That's complete.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
This 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he will find his man on the outside. First target, first catch, and a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here's Tua. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Christian Watson.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off. So you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Tua now on first down.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 to throw again. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. The kick by Elliott is good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And able to get this out to the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Again, it's Charbonnet. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw.
He gets it to Addison. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 6.
From the 50, Stafford.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Stafford.
Not complete to Downs. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Jordan Addison
From 13 yards out.
and the Chiefs have got it back to within a score.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Looking to pass. Tua. He finds Pickens over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Toss left side for Walker.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Straight ahead, Walker. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Tua going to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. The White's throw brought in by Watson.
So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw, White. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. He hit his first. Now this from 43. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's White. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Play action. Stafford.
He'll get that to Charbonnet. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and saying, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
Now White. And Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. White looks to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Here's White.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turns into a nice play.
Now White. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Stafford on 1st down.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Now this taken in by Downs.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fielded at the 20. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Wide off play action. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That is caught. Finding room at midfield.
And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
From the gun, it's Walker.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. White now on first down.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Bobby Brown able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
On first down at Stafford.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
On the toss to Charbonnet.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing on third down, Stafford.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now.
Here's Stafford.
They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. To throw is Stafford. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like Yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Throw left side, hold it.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Previous play
And
is
now
under
before the
review.
ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down?
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Second and 11 now. On the counter, it's Walker.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This from 44 yards away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time